Hey, good morning. So out checking a couple local permissions this morning, and thought maybe you guys might want to tag along. So stay tuned. Stop by a few farms here, check a few silos, see if we can't get a few starlings or pigeons off of some farms. So hang tight. The first farm I had a great shot at a pigeon, but Wagyu and his friends had other plans. You guys aren't helping. I know, we think we're helping. We're not helping. Walking the dairy farm here today. See all the starlings towards the end of the barn. This is a pretty substantial dairy farm here in central Wisconsin. That's a long way from one end to the other, but we're gonna try to get up there and get a couple shots if we can. Oh, this is a perfect shot. 17 yards. Starling sitting on top of the I-beam. About halfway through the barn, I jumped approximately 35 starlings out of this section, but this little guy stood around just a little bit too long at 32 yards. As I made my way through the barn, a tractor spooked this group of starlings into the barn, and they roosted about 25 yards from my position. Starlings are often a very jumpy bird, and this one came in and landed about 10 yards from me, giving me almost a direct overhead shot. Now here's a good example of starling flocking behavior. Waste from starlings can oftentimes make cattle sick and unproductive. After chasing all the starlings out of the barn, we went outside to try to get a few shots. Pay close attention to this shot as the pellet just misses the top of this starling's head. Well, there's the luckiest starling of the day. It cannot get any closer than that. Well, that wraps it up for the day. Stopped at 2 or 3 farms here this afternoon. Took the Karma SLS and the FX DRS in 177 through a couple dairy barns. We were able to harvest a couple starlings, some sparrows, and even had a shot at a pigeon, which it completely whiffed. Unfortunately, I didn't catch that one on camera. But overall, a pretty successful day. We thank you for tuning in, and we'll see you next time.
Almost heaven, West Virginia, Blue Ridge Mountains, Shenandoah River. Life is old there, older than the trees, younger than